Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for a few of you to hop on here while I put away a bingo game that I did last night and didn't clean up because I was tired and didn't feel like it. But I think most of you guys have talked about this before. I got my cute little bingo spinner. Oop, I drop things a lot. I got my cute little bingo spinner at Walmart for like $12. I think you can also get it on Amazon for about the same price. And there's a bunch of different ones. I like it. I feel like it brings a little bit more fun to it. I mean, you guys all know that you can play bingo with pieces of paper. Or I think Natasha actually uses popsicle sticks in a cup, which I think is also fun because watching her shake it is really hilarious. So, anyway. Hey, Tiara. I'm glad you popped on here. I know a few other people wanted to, but a few people said they'd have to catch the replay. And I totally just dropped my other bingo ball. So, ignore me while I crawl around all over the floor. All right. Let's see. A message up here. I'm not sure if this is Tiara's little group. Okay, it is. All right. Tiara, your bingo game went really well tonight and you did everything right. So I might just start talking because I'm not really sure who else said that they wanted to come on tonight to watch the live or if they're just going to watch the replay. So anyway, so feel free to ask questions throughout the video. This is just a bunch of different games. I kind of did, I watch YouTube videos while I'm at work. That's kind of just what I do. I have some monotonous stuff that I do, so watching a video is helpful. I took a lot of notes, so I've got actually 2.5 pages of different games that I found. Honestly, they're from people who sell paparazzi, or the people that have the most. Now, I think that's because paparazzi only does live sales on their personal wall, so that's like all they've got. So anyway, I picked up a lot from them, and then I also went to Ollie's. I don't remember ever seeing one of these other than in Tennessee, but I actually got in a car wreck today, and I'm fine, by the way. And the girl I was talking to on the phone for insurance was in Florida, and she said they have one there. So I'm assuming places. But anyway, Ollie's is like a discount store, and I found all of these board games that were like $5 and under. One of them was $2. So I'm just looking for stuff I can do with people on a live that isn't going to need game pieces for them to play. Something that I can do and involve them. So I basically have some trivia cards. This was like a big old game that was $2, and the only thing I wanted out of it was these cards. And for $2 for a bunch of trivia questions, I thought that was great. You can also Google trivia. And I'll kind of get more into that in a minute. I just want to show you what I got today because I'm really excited. Discount ticket. Okay, this is a dice rolling game. So I'm going to put this to the side. So I'm going to talk about the differences. This is another trivia game. It's called F and Exams. It's just a different version of trivia. It's like a multiple choice one, whereas this one's more like, well, I guess it is multiple choice, but you could just have people guess the answer. You don't have to give that away. And then I have this giant deck of cards. So you can use regular cards, but I was like, this is gonna be super easy to see in a live video. So it was $4, and I was like, why not? Because I've got a deck of cards somewhere in my house, but I have no idea why. So there's a difference between games to play and tools. So your tools are things like my bingo wheel, or somebody had this game on one of the live called Lucky Duck, and it was like this game where it's like a fake pool with ducks that went around. If you pick up the ducks, they had a symbol at the bottom of it. So she used each one of those symbols to include like a discount or a prize on it. So they said the red circle in the bottom of the duck is this prize, the blue circle in the bottom of the duck is this prize. So that's your tool. And then you have your game. So the game is what activates them winning something. The tool is how they earn it. I hope that makes sense. So like, for example, bingo is the game, but the wheel is the tool. So bingo, I sit there and I activate the game that way, but I have to draw numbers is how they earn their bingo. Whereas the dice game is going to be that same thing. So in a live sale, you need reasons for them to be able to play. So the bingo is just, they call numbers, I draw numbers, whoever gets the most wins. For like a dice game like this, so how do I know whose turn it is next? That's what you've got to figure out. So I wouldn't just say every purchase you get a turn, because then only people who are wanting to purchase are going to come play. So you want to make it clear that everyone has a chance to win and everybody gets to play whether you purchase or not. So what that's going to be is, hey Stephanie, that's going to draw people in to play. So maybe they won't purchase this time, but maybe if they see a really sparkly something they gotta have, they might buy it. Or maybe they'll play next time and they'll buy something. So also, what if they've never tried Color Street? And, or if they've never tried Color Street at all, and they win a free strip, or they win accent nails. Okay, then you send it to them. They've never tried it before, but they won. So now they put on the set, and now they love it. So make sure everybody gets a chance to play. So, Steph, feel free to ask any questions you have while you're on here. Also, you want to make sure that you make it clear up front, you are welcome to play, but you have to be here at the end of the video to win the prize, or you have to be here when I do the drawing. So a few of the games I'm going to talk about do incremental drawings, like 10 minutes in, 30 minutes in, stuff like that. So you just want to make sure that they are present to win, that they are welcome to play, regardless of if they can stay the whole time, because some people just like to play the game. I know Natasha, when she was, before she joined and she was just in my VIP group, she told me, I really just want to play. Like, winning's great, but she could go buy a strip. That's not a big deal to her. She could go buy the face mask that I'm giving away. She didn't really care about the physical prize. She just liked the adrenaline of playing and winning. Like, that's, people want to have fun. And that's one thing we talk about Facebook parties too. Sometimes the hostess does not care if she gets free stuff. What she wants is to have fun with her friends. There's a lot of people like that. So you don't necessarily have to be like, oh, hostess, please host the party for me. You'll win free stuff. Sometimes people don't care about winning free stuff. Say, hey, host a party with me. We're going to have fun. That's the key difference between different people and between your parties. You want to emphasize how much fun they're going to have. That's where this comes into play. What can we do that's not monotonous, that you're not doing all the time? You don't want to play bingo all the time. You don't want to do trivia all the time. You want to have different things to do. So, dice game. If they, you can do a timer. So every time you could set it for like 30 seconds or 45, change up the time, 2 minutes. And when that timer goes off, the next person that comments is the one who gets to roll the dice next. Or you can also say every purchase you get to roll the dice too, but you want other things that people can do. So that's the difference between tools. Tools are going to be like your bingo wheel, your dice, your cards. You got to find a way for them to activate a turn. So trivia and stuff is everybody can play at the same time, but if you have a turn-based game, that's when you need to find a way for them to get a turn, to activate their turn. So I wouldn't deal with anything that's a board game, because you can't really show them the board unless you have like it behind you, but it gets messy with pieces and stuff. So now I've told you, make sure everybody can have a chance to have a turn, everybody has a chance to win, and they are present at the drawing to win the prize. Those are the things that we want to do. Okay, so my group, if you are not new, already understand bingo, because we talked about it a lot. But this, for future people, bingo works where when you create your event, you ask them if you want to participate in the bingo, please comment numbers below before the game starts. I do 1 through 40. You could do, I know traditional bingo is 1 through 50, so you can do that, but I feel like I've been having trouble with my connection on my phone. I think you guys, are you guys still there? I think so. My phone's been stupid today. Anyway, okay, so comment below your 5 numbers. I do 1 through 40 just because I feel like 50 is a little too many. Sometimes I feel like 40 is even too many. So some people do 1 through 30. Just pick a number range and say, pick 5 numbers between this number range and comment them below the event. I usually give them about 3 to 5 minutes when I first go live that if a new person pops on, I give them a chance to comment numbers there. You want to make sure to have your list of numbers, because, and don't worry about keeping up with them unless you've got like a partner to keep up with them. You're still with me? Good. Thanks, Steph. Unless you have a partner that's working with you that can mark off their numbers, don't worry about it, but make sure they have their numbers. So I try to tell them, bring your numbers with you. At the beginning of the video, or right before I start the bingo, I say, okay, if you don't have your bingo numbers, tell me now, and I will tell you so you can write it down. So go get a pen and a piece of paper, write your bingo numbers down. So they keep track of the bingo. When they call bingo, then you look at your list and you mark off their numbers to make sure they actually got a bingo. So that's why you write your numbers down. So I do on a live sale. There might be other reasons that you do if you just want to host a game night. In my parties, I do talking points. So I have my list of talking points, and I have my talking points divided by 40, so I know about how many numbers to draw. Mine is about 3 numbers after each talking point. So I'll do my talking point, I'll draw 3 numbers. Talking point, draw 3 numbers. The point of that is it's going to make them stay the whole time, which is what you want. You want them to see your demonstration. You want them to hear your verbiage. You want them to hear how to host a party, stuff like that. So these games draw people in so they see whatever you're doing. So if that's a live sale, they're going to sit there and watch your strips. If that's a Facebook party where you're doing demonstrations, it makes sure that they stay through the whole thing. That's the point of doing these games. Also, for them to have fun. But point for you is so they stick around and listen to what you got to say. So bingo, between each talking point or between however many strips, I usually count my strips and kind of divide it so I know like every 2 strips I need to draw a number or whatever. Same concept. So then you spin between each one, you draw your numbers. When someone gets a bingo, they win the prize. You choose what the prize is, whether it's a free strip, a goodie bag, accent nails, it doesn't matter. Like, if all you can afford is accent nails or coupons, do it. And how many prizes you do is up to you too. You can do 1 big prize, you can do 3 little prizes. I kind of like to do 3 smaller prizes because more people win. So I might, on my VIP group, do bigger prizes. In parties, I don't, because I don't know them yet, and I don't know if they're going to be customers, and I want more people to win in a party. In my VIP group, I want to give bigger prizes because I want them to feel special, because they are special. Okay, so that's bingo, or nail go, if you want to call it that, because we do nails. I think Paparazzi calls it blingo, which I think is really clever, and I wish that ours was a little more clever, but you know. Okay. Next is Family Feud. So you can actually Google Family Feud and write them down or print them off, or there's actually games you can play. I think somebody said you can buy them at like Five Below for $5. You can get on Amazon. Or you can just Google and print out. So Family Feud, if you don't know what that is, like what the game show is, it's basically you ask a question and then they've got like the top 5 answers. So they've asked like 100 people that question, like, what's your favorite color? And you're trying to guess the top answer. So it actually will list the top 5 or 10 answers or something like that, but you're trying to get them to guess the top answer. So whoever gets the top answer, or people that get the top answer if there's multiple, or you can say the first person that gets the right answer, you make the rules. They get their name entered into your cup. And at the end of the live, you will draw from your cup 1 winner. So I wouldn't really have a problem with anybody who got the right answer winning, because they're just going in the drawing. You're not giving a prize for everyone. But you could say top person. That's fine. Hey, Michaela. Yay, you're here. Like I was telling them, feel free to ask answers. All I've gone over so far is bingo. So I'm going over Family Feud right now. So you still want to read them, the like top 5 answers, because, oh, thank you. I just got my hair done yesterday. So I'm really excited. It's back to a bob. I had like an asymmetrical haircut, and it's like this silvery blonde platinum. So I'm really happy with it. Thank you. Okay, so Family Feud. You still want to read the top 5 answers because it's fun. Like, be like, oh, Michaela, you chose red. Red was number 3, so close. Make it fun, upbeat, make it silly. Like, you're an entertainer at this point. You are the television. This is your show. This is the Ashley show, the Michaela show, whatever. So, hey, Libby, thanks for joining here. So you're the one here making it entertaining. So you need to be whatever your upbeat personality is. You might be down here with your upbeat, maybe up here with your upbeat. Times it by 5. You are, it's like when you wear makeup, but then you wear makeup for stage. You're wearing your stage makeup, okay? So you want the biggest, boldest eyes that you have. And I'm not saying literally wear that kind of makeup. I'm saying your attitude. This is your stage makeup attitude. Crank it up because you're entertaining them. So, oh my gosh, Michaela, that's so awesome. Like, you just won. Oh, Libby, you are number 3. You had the 3rd answer. Almost there, girl. Next time, like that. That's the difference between, you know, being a performer and being yourself. You still want to be yourself, but you want to be yourself cranked up. Okay, so that's Family Feud. So, Libby, I don't know if you saw in the comments, but I'm just going over different games other than bingo that you can play. Because you don't want to, in Facebook parties, it's fine if you're doing different groups of people, but you don't want to do the same game over and over and over in your VIP group. Or if you book parties off of parties, you might want to do a different game. Okay, next is the timer game. I feel like this one you can combine with a bunch of different things. So it's basically, the way that they do it is you set a timer, and I went over this a little earlier. You set a timer, and so you have to have a separate device, like a separate phone, or maybe a kitchen timer, or a stopwatch, just something else to keep time, and you set it at different increments. So you do 20 seconds, then like 45 seconds, or maybe 2 minutes or something while you're doing your live video or whatever you're doing, your live sale, whatever you're doing. So you set a timer. When it goes off, the last person who commented, or the next person, however you want to do it, is the one who gets put in the drawing. Or you can use this for your card game or your dice game, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, to make that their turn. So say when the timer goes off, the next person who comments gets the next dice roll, or which you'll want to make it like more than 20 seconds. Alternatively, if you're doing a live sale, you can just say, after the second strip, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to mark comment a number, and the next person who gets it gets the next turn. You know, there are different things. I like the timer game. So the thing that you want to make clear, though, if you're doing like the next person who comments, you're going to have to make it clear that there's a delay, and it's the next person you see. Because of their delay, this person might comment, but they might comment, and they might think their comment's up here when it's actually down here. So make that very, very clear, that it's the next person you see on your side, because you can always take a screenshot and show them, well, this actually was the next person I saw. So timer game, set a timer at different increments, and they get their name put in the hat, or they get their next turn on the game. So the Farkle game I have here is just like a dice game, and it's got a score, and you can add up people's scores, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the live gets the winnings, or whatever, something like that. Okay, number game. So number game is pretty easy to do too. So I would be like, okay guys, play along with me. So I have a number written down here between 1 and 5. Whoever guesses the number first gets the next turn, or whoever answers the game, whoever answers the question gets their name put in the drawing, depending on if you're doing just straight into the hat or if you're playing a game with it. So the number game can be played by itself. You don't need dice or cards or anything. You can just say, the person who gets the number on here, guesses the number right, gets their name in the next drawing. So I've got a number. Somebody comment a number under there. 1 through 5. Come on, guess. So see if y'all are actually still here. It says 3 people, so like you've got a pretty good chance of guessing the number I have on here. It's not 1 or 5, I'll tell you that much. So number game's pretty stinking easy. I would definitely, if you're doing a live sale, be like, okay, I've got my number written down here. You guys guess the number, and then I'm going to then show like 2 strips. And then that gives people time to comment. You don't want dead time if you can. So be like, okay, I got my number, and then I'm going to show you, here's Tokyo Lights, here's Ibiza Nights. Okay. Hey, my number was 3. Good job, Libby. You get your name put in the hat. Let me write your name down. Or, Libby, you got 3. You get the next card. All right, let's see if you got the right card. Easy peasy. So, Stephanie, 8. That's between 1 and 5, right? Okay, so see how easy that is? You need nothing. You need a piece of paper. I'll pick that up later. Okay. Number game. Super easy. You don't need nothing. You just number, put their name in the drawing, draw it at the end of it. Or turn base again. Okay. Card game. So this is what I bought my big fancy deck of cards for like $4. I'm so excited about, and I shouldn't be. But probably should open this so that you guys don't have to watch me fumble to open. But I want to show you guys how it works. And of course it's wrapped in plastic too. Okay, so this person, I don't really know how much this is, how needed this is. But they said to take out your jokers and take out your like queens and aces and stuff. And I guess just have numbers is what they want. I don't see why this is necessary, but anyway. So you'll, at the beginning of the night, you'll say, okay, the number for tonight is number 9. 9 is the number of the night. I know they're humongous. I love it. Isn't it cool? But then you don't have to like be holding it up. Look at number 9. Like you can see it over here. I drew number 9. It's huge. Love it. You don't have to buy giant cards, but I just thought it'd be fun. And it's funny. That's what you want. Be entertaining. Okay, so I'm saying the number of the night is number 9. So there's 4 chances to win because there's 4 9s in here. So I'm going to have 4 prizes. So I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my number 9 and then I'm going to shuffle the deck. This is going to be really difficult to shuffle. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do this. But we're going to shuffle. I can shuffle with little cards really well. But, okay. So you want, this is the time that you want to figure out how they're going to win. You may do that Sunday. Awesome. I'm trying to do something different Sunday too. I actually let my people vote. I kind of told them like, I can play a card game, a dice game, or a trivia game. You guys pick which. I didn't really tell them any details. Hey, ice cream is a good reason to be distracted. Okay, so, yep, I get distracted so easy, guys. Y'all gotta keep me on track. Okay, so our number of the night is number 9. So you have 4 chances to win throughout the night. I probably am not likely to get through the whole deck of cards. So 4 people could win or 2 people could win, depending on how it goes. So I'm going to flip my deck up. So now you got to figure out how they're going to be able to draw and take turns. This is, again, one of those turn-based games. So you can do, say, anytime somebody makes a purchase, they get to draw a card. So Stephanie just bought. Oh, sorry, Stephanie, you got queens. Let's try again. Oh, wait. Stephanie bought a second one. Okay, you got a king. So that's why I don't understand why you need to take out kings. Like, you still got 4 kings in there. I understand the jokers. You only got 2. Okay. You could also say someone who's being extra active. You can just, I mean, you don't have to tell them that you're going to do that, but just be like, oh, Stephanie, you just commented 3 times in a row. Now, it needs to be a relevant comment. They can't just type like blue, 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 blue and get comments. But like, Stephanie, you've just like said that Tokyo Lights was pretty. And then you said Ibiza Nights was pretty. And you're really commenting and I really appreciate it. So you get a number. You got an ace. Okay, let's play again. You can do the timer game that I just described and do 20 seconds and do the next person who commented gets. Just figure out a way for them to get their turn, basically. You can also combine it with trivia too. Like, if you want to be extra, be like, okay, well, we're going to do, so if there's a lot of people playing and you think a lot of people, say that like 5 people guess the right trivia question. Well, you can do like, well, we're going to do, each person's going to draw a card and you guys are going to, instead of doing like putting their name in the hat for everybody who's drawing, just do everyone with the right answer gets a card. Don't even do the drawing, just do the card game. So this can be combined with a lot of the other games that I've been doing. So you just kind of need to figure out your system that you want to do. So that's how it can be combined with trivia. If there's a lot of people playing, you can do that. My team, they were really active at the beginning of June. I kind of slacked off a bit, so I'm not getting as much activity. I need to work on that. Okay, the 8 game is the next. I think a lot of people have heard about this. I'd never heard about it, but when I was watching the YouTube videos, like apparently all kinds of people do this one. So this is with specifically live sales. So you guys have seen me, I do, and of course they're downstairs, I do the like live sale cards. So I bought those off Amazon for like $10, super worth it. And it has a bunch of numbers on it. I usually will shuffle them up, like I don't do them in order or anything. You also, a lot of you guys, I know Tiara did this last night, you can write down, like when you're doing your live sale, just write down a bunch of numbers and then sticky note them onto, let's pretend like this is a nail strip. So I'm selling Tokyo Lights. The number is 128. So the 8 game, because you're going to have, I mean, if you've got cards that go up to 100, that's up to 9 8s that are going to be on your live sale card. So this is a way for them to really pay attention. They've got to look at the number. So what it is when a person sees the number 8 pop up on the live sale tickets, they need to comment 8. Not the number 8, but EIGHT. 8. So I've never heard of it either, Michaela, but I like it. It's fun. So they need to comment 8. And the first person on you, once again, on your end, and you have to emphasize that, the first person gets put into the drawing. So every time that an 8 pops up, the first person that comments 8 gets their name put in the drawing. Pretty easy game. You don't need, you literally need a piece of paper to do that one. So easy. Okay, I've got another page and a little bit to go. I'll try to... Okay, there's also a deal or no deal. I don't really understand this one. I'm going to have to get back to y'all on that. The way I understand it is you basically have 2 mystery bags, and you... yeah, I don't really understand it, so I need to get back with y'all on that one. Something to do with you have 2 bags, and they choose, and they say deal or no deal. I don't know. Okay, we're going to move on. I wrote that one down because I was supposed to go back. There's a video, and it wasn't working on my phone, so I meant to go watch it before I did this video, and I didn't do that, so whatever. Okay, there's also the prize wheel. So this is like saying, this is committing to a prize. So basically what you're going to need to do is say, hey, after I sell 20 strips, I'm going to spin the prize wheel. Now, you're going to have to find something to combo that with, because you're going to be like, okay, and the sell the 20 strips is encouraging them to buy up to, for the group to buy up to 20 strips so that somebody gets a spin. So you're going to have to, combine it with that number game. I have a number 1 through 10 in my head. First person who guesses it is the one that gets the prize wheel. And then, okay, if I sell another 10 strips, I'm going to do another one. So we get in the party and I sell 10 strips. Okay, well, let's do it again. Okay, I'm thinking of a number 1 through 10. First person who gets it gets the prize wheel. Then it's completely random. Completely random. And then you spin your little prize wheel. I have this. There's actual prize wheels on Amazon, but I'm super cheesy. So this is what I got, my homemade prize wheel. Somebody actually made one with went to Hobby Lobby and got a round wooden board. They painted it and then put the prizes on it and got a fidget spinner and glued that fidget spinner on the center of the board and put an arrow and spins the fidget spinner, which is hilarious. Makes sense if you watch Deal or No Deal. Okay, well, I'm glad that you understand it because I've not watched Deal or No Deal, so I have no idea how that works. But that's another game you can play. So if y'all understand how that works, go for it. Apparently, it's really successful, the Deal or No Deal game. I just don't understand it personally, how it works. But it's apparently really successful. I had multiple videos. I watched probably 10 or 12 videos today, guys. It's kind of stupid. But anyway, multiple people commented on Deal or No Deal and said how good it was. Okay, Trivia Pursuit. I actually did not find the actual Trivia Pursuit game when I went shopping today, but I went to a bargain shop. So, I mean, you can buy that one on Amazon too. A lot of places that are actual game stores will have it. So it's basically trivia questions. I have these little trivia questions. I have the F in exams game. It's just a trivia based question. You can one thing I really liked is they talked about doing themed trivia. I kind of did this one time on and I just did nail theme, and there just weren't enough questions. I googled a bunch of nail trivia, and there was 12 total that I found, period. It still worked really well, but so one of them they said is it was the month of May. So they did celebrity May birthday trivia. So they found celebrities that were born in May, and they did, so you knew that your answer was a celebrity that was born in May. So they would just come up with a trivia, say it was Brad Pitt. I don't know when his birthday is. Okay, so you would come up with a trivia question about Brad Pitt. So I can't think of anything off the top of my head other than Troy, because that's where I got introduced to Brad Pitt. But say this actor played a golden-haired mythical character, mythology character in a movie in the early 2000s. And then your answer is Brad Pitt. Great, awesome, you just won that round. And we're gonna pretend like Brad Pitt's birthday's in May, because I don't know when it is. But so it was basically, this is the month of May, and the answers, it's all celebrities, and the answers are actors that are born in May. So they could go Google actors born in May, and then that gives them kind of a list of maybe who it might be. So I think that one's pretty fun. Oh, I may do a Lion King trivia for the big release. That's perfect, Michaela. Dude, now I kind of want to steal that, because I'm like the biggest Lion King fan either. I totally bought my husband a Lion King shirt, and he's going to wear it to the theater, and he doesn't know about it yet. Huge Lion King. Like, I had the Simba, like, stuffed animal that I, like, slept with forever. So, anyway. I didn't care about the Nala stuffed animal. I wanted the Simba. But, okay, so themed, they also talked about holidays. Like, you're talking about the Lion King release. I think that's a phenomenal idea. We could have done a 4th of July. So, like, an American themed or something like that. American history themed. You could do other holidays like Christmas. Do a Christmas trivia. Thanksgiving, Halloween. I will definitely be doing a Halloween one. Stuff like that. So just find a theme and go with it. And tell them ahead of time, like, this is a theme for this. So that if they don't really know that theme, they might, they might need to do some research or something. You want kind of all the answers to be something you can Google. Easy to find stuff. You don't want it super hard, because you want people to guess the right answer. You can steal it. I want to do it so bad. My husband is a huge fan of Lion King. I wish mine was. But you know what? All of his coworkers are. So his coworkers are totally going to go with this Lion King. I think the Disney trivia, all the Disney. Yes, perfect. Disney princess trivia is that basically I was told from one of these videos that if your group is dead, do a Disney princess game. No matter what it is, it's going to wake up your team. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably pretty true. Like, I haven't tested that theory, but it makes a lot of sense. I'm not a huge, like, let's go Disney princess. I love Disney. But I know so many people who are, so that totally makes sense. I think that's a great idea, Libby. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't usually call you Libby, so it's hard for me to do that, and especially since my sister-in-law's name is Libby, but I'm going to work on it. Okay, so basically they said, make sure that everybody knows they can guess one time. If nobody guesses the right answer, you as a stylist get to choose. Just make up your rules at first. So you can choose, if nobody gets the right answer, move on to the next question, or if nobody answers, everybody gets to guess the second time. Whatever you want to do. My Disney this or that was a hit. I did a this or that Disney theme that was really successful too. Okay, so that is trivia. There's so many different ways you can do themed, you can research. I love the idea of the celebrity birthday. I'm actually really terrible at celebrity names, so I would suck at it, but I still like the idea. I would still guess. Or you can get like a standard trivia packet game or whatever. There's a lot of different options. Okay, I'm gonna read these. There are so many princesses now. Yes, there are. They're really getting very diverse too, and I like that. Like different. By diverse, I mean more like attitude diverse. Like, you used to have the standard Disney princess that was like kind of cookie cutter, this one personality type, and now there's a bunch of different personalities, and I really, really like that. You're fine, y'all answered either. Okay, I just didn't know if, like, on Facebook you wanted me to specifically call you Libby or Olivia. So, now that I know that, I'm probably going to call you Olivia unless you correct me. So, okay, question game. This is great for getting to know your VIP group. I really like this one too. Now, you tell them that you only get one answer. So, let's see. So what you want to do, so if you have, you're going to want to pick a number each time. I'll kind of explain. So, if there are 10 people on your live, you're going to want to pick like 7 or below, because not everybody is probably going to comment. The also cool thing about this is it makes people comment a lot. And if you know anything about Facebook's algorithms, the more comments, the more likely it's going to show up in their news feed or on their alerts. So if you can get people, like when you first do a live video, start asking people questions. How are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? Like, hey, can you comment just so I know that comments are working? Like, that's a lot of things. You'll notice people say that a lot if you go watch a lot of live videos. Oh, is anybody, I don't know if my comments are working. Can you comment for me? You'll see that a lot. Because the faster people comment and the more comments you get, that first like 1 minute of a live, super important. So if you've got somebody on standby, you want to have like one of your teammates or downline on standby. Like, hey, I'm about to go live. in this, like in my VIP group or in my party page, can you hop on and comment as soon as you can? Have a conversation with that person. The more comments you get, in the first like couple minutes of your live video, the more successful your live video are going to be. So, question game. So, say there's 10 people in there, and I'm going to say you want to pick a number between 1 and 7, and you want to mix it up. You don't want to pick the same number. So I'm going to write down a number real quick, and I'm going to say, then you ask just a random question. You might want to have a list of questions so you don't have to think of it, but it's stuff like, okay, I've got my number written down. The person who comments this order is the one who's going to win. So it's the person on my screen that was the number person, this number person to comment is the one who wins the round. So I will say, like, what's your favorite color? And then you'll have one person says green, the next person says blue, the next person says pink. So you just wait for a second and you say, okay, my number was 2. So the person who commented second is the person who wins that round. So you make it super, you don't want to tell them, oh, the second person that comments, which is what this person on the live video said, like, okay, well, the 7th number, the person that comments, but people aren't going to comment if you choose number 7 ahead of time. So I kind of made it the point that you write the number down and you say, okay, comment your favorite color, and the number comment on here is who wins this round. Okay, number 2 win that round. Or next, it'll be like, number 5 won this round. So it's the 5th person who commented their favorite color. That's the question game. I'm going to watch the rest later. Okay, sounds good, Michaela. I'm kind of almost done. I've got like 3 more games to go over. Just remember what part in this video you were so you don't have to rewatch the whole thing. Okay, so that's the question game. You just ask a bunch of random questions. After they comment a couple times, you show them your number, and that number person, I don't know how to phrase this right. If I chose number 2, the second person who commented answering that question is the winner of that round, and their name will go in the hat, or you can use that to roll your dice, whatever you want to do. Okay, name that tune. So with Facebook, we can't actually play music because they'll consider it copyright and they'll void out that. So what you want to do is, like, I would pick a theme for this, like country music or like 90s music or something like that, so they kind of know, you kind of keep it as a theme. I mean, you don't have to. You could just do popular songs. But there's several ways to do this, and I would recommend mixing it up. Hey, Jill, we're just going over a bunch of different games you can do I've got 3 more games to go over. I've already went over like 10. So this is a really good video to like try to watch all the way through, even though I get super sidetracked. Okay, name that tune. Write down the words to favorite songs or whatever theme you're going for songs. So there's 3 different ways I know to do it. So you can have them guess the last word. You can have them guess the title of the song or guess the singer of the song. So the first one, so I say, you are my, and the first person who comments sunshine, because that's how it finishes, you are my sunshine, the person who comments sunshine first is the winner of that round. Or you can say, have a different lyric in the song and say, tell me the title of this song, or tell me the artist who performs this song, the artist or band that performs this song. So, I guess probably mixing up genre is probably smart because not everybody listens to the same genre of music. Let's see. You could do Baby Shark. I think most moms will know that song by now. But anyway, so that's Name That Tune. That's a different game you could play. Okay, I'm done with my 2 pages. I've got 2 more games to go over. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to crack my neck. Okay, a tag drawing. This is pretty cool too. So this is more of a paparazzi thing because they do their live videos on their homepage. So I've kind of altered it to work for Color Street in your VIP group. So what paparazzi does is they say, tag a friend. And if you tag friends, then your name, then if they pop on, they get entered in the drawing, and you get entered just by tagging people. For every person you tag, you get an entry. Now, that works on their personal pages where they do their sales, so that's real easy for them to do. So, the way I've altered it is I have a lot of people. This will also encourage people to add members to your group. So this only works within the group. So I would say if you have friends that are in the VIP group that are not here, tag them below and you will get put in the drawing for each friend that you tag that's in the VIP group. So like I have a lot of people that have hosted parties and they have like 10 friends in my VIP group. So they could tag all 10 friends. And first off, that's going to put alerts in the friends message up there. It's also going to boost your post up because they commented. It's going to do a lot of things to boost your post. So this one is an incremental drawing. So you're going to do a drawing 10 minutes in. So as new people join your live, you could repeat that again and say, I'm going to do incremental drawings, and you could set a timer for when you do your drawings. So say that Michaela was here, but Jill wasn't, and Michaela tagged Jill. Say Jill joins like 5 minutes in, you could say, hey Jill, if you've got friends, and Jill's friends with Natasha, if you've got friends that are in the group, you can tag them and get entered in the drawing too. And then she tags Natasha. Well, then Natasha gets on, and maybe Natasha knows Liddy, and she tags Liddy. It's kind of an ongoing thing like that. I think it's pretty cool. You also can announce it ahead of time is the cool part. You can create an event like 2 days early, and this would probably work after you've done one where they understand how it works. But you could say, I'm doing a tag drawing live sale, and explain in the comments, any friends that you tag during the live video, you get entered into a drawing, but your friends have to join the VIP group ahead of time. Go ahead and invite your friends to join the group and they can participate too. You could do that. So they have like a 2-day warning of, oh, I need to invite my friends to the VIP group and then I can get entered into this drawing and play this game. So that's the tag drawing, which I think is pretty creative. Last one is something I made. Well, somebody mentioned something similar, and I just kind of put my own twist on it. So I know I've talked to a couple of you guys about how I'm creating a vault. So I've won a lot. I've earned a lot of the Color Street exclusive sets. I've earned, when I joined, I think it was either February or March, I earned some. And then I earned some at the end of June. I earned 5 more. And then I'm about to earn another 5 sets this month from something Color Street did. And then we also have those exclusive hostess sets in July that I'm about to earn too. So I don't really have a good success about people like saying, oh, book a party and you get this set. A lot of our upline tell us to do that. Try it. If it works for you, that's great. It doesn't seem to work in my VIP group. People are like, I don't want to host a party for that purple set. I don't even like purple. So I'm going to still try to do that with some exclusive sets because it does work sometimes, but I'm not going to book. I struggle to book 5 parties off of the same purple set. I mean, I'm sure there's sometimes going to be a really wow set that people really, really want. So I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying if you do have extra strips that are retired, that are exclusives, you want to do something special with your exclusive. Don't just, I mean, you can just sell those, but I recommend doing something special with them. Make people earn it, basically. So anyway, I've started collecting. We have a retired strip group. If you're not a part of it, let me know and I will add you to that group. But it's basically where people go and sell their strips. So there's a lot of people out there that have huge inventories, and their inventories from like a year ago, and they've got these strips that they haven't sold yet that are old and they don't want them anymore. But maybe I do, because there's some retired sets that are really freaking cool. So every once in a while I'll find like a special on that site where someone's selling strips for like $8 or $10 or something, and I'll go snag them up because I want to have a collection of exclusive vault sets is what I'm calling them. So I'm going to make special occasions to pull stuff out of my vault. This is one of them. It's called a vault sale. So I'm going to, ahead of time, I'm going to go ahead and create my vault sale event. I'm also going to combine it with a live sale, but this is like the game. So the vault sale drawing, the vault sale event, I'm going to say, hey guys, I'm opening my vault like they do for Disney movies. I'm opening my vault this weekend when I do my live sale. Yes, I will add you. Okay, I'm going to warn you, it's very addicting. the retired set group, because you're going to want to buy everything and you can really get yourself in a hole. So be careful. But anyway, I've bought a lot. Or I've also traded with people too, or getting the exclusive set. So what I say is I'm opening my vault this weekend for you guys to be able to shop my vault. So I'm going to make them $10 strips because most of them I bought for $10 or under. Even if I paid $10 for the strip, I probably got plenty of Hostess rewards that were $0 that I sold for full price. So that's not really a big deal if I just sell it for $10. It's something to hype up that they want to do. So they're going to come to your live sale for it. You're laughing about the addiction. So I said everyone in the party that wants to play, because not everybody's going to want to buy the vault sets, will get their name put in the bowl as they join. So I would say I'd say different increments. If you want to be a part of the vault sale, let me comment below vault and I'll add your name to the cup. By doing that, you're committing to purchasing a $10 vault strip if I draw your name out of the cup. So it's basically exclusive because I'm drawing names. Not everybody's going to get a chance to get in the vault. It's very exclusive. So I have to draw their name and they're committing to buying that $10 strip. So, I mean, I probably would want to try to get as many people into the vault if I could, if I'm opening it up. So, as they join the live sale and they comment that they want to participate, you go ahead and add their name to the bucket. I kind of took this a little bit from Alora's mystery grab bag too. Okay, after I sell 10 strips, I'm going to open my vault. So after every 10 strips that I sell, I'm going to draw a name out of here. So let's see. All right, so we sold 10 strips. Let's draw a name. Heather, you're the next person that gets to shop the vault. How exciting. And I really want to get like an actual vault. So I need to buy that. But I don't have that yet. Anyway, Heather, you get to shop the vault. Congratulations. And then I open up my little vault and I show her the strips. And when she lands on one she wants, great, she gets it. And then everybody kind of sees what was in the vault too. You can do a teaser too, like a couple days before in the event page. You can't post it on your personal wall, but in the event page, you can actually post like, oh, here's a teaser of what I have in the vault, and show them like a couple times a day for several days to kind of tease what you have in your vault. Something like that, you could. But anyway, when you open the vault and show them they can shop the vault, then everybody kind of sees what you have, and you can put it back in there, or you can leave them out, whatever you want to do, I don't care. So they're agreeing to buy the price for whatever price you set. You can say $11. I was just going to say $10, and I wouldn't count that towards their shipping costs. So I usually do $1 shipping per 2 strips. I personally would say $10, I'll cover the shipping. You can handle it however you please. There are no rules here. You make your own rules. So they get to choose from a retired or exclusive strip from your vault. So I think my group, I think especially, will be all about that. My group likes exclusive sets, and they like having those retired sets. There's a lot of retired sets in my group like wishes they had. So your group, every group is going to be different and like different games. You're really going to have to cater to your group and find out what they like. Your group might not give a crap about retired sets. So just kind of figure that out. You can do teasers to kind of figure out what your group likes. I posted a poll. I'm doing a live sale. I haven't told them I'm doing a live sale yet because I want them to buy this weekend. But I told them we're going to do a game on Sunday, and I asked them what they wanted to do. So I said trivia, card game, dice game, or I forgot what my fourth choice was. There were 4 choices. Oh, a different type of trivia game. So I'm letting them vote. Whatever gets the most votes, that's the game I'm going to play on Sunday. And I'm also going to do a live sale. And I haven't told them that, but I'm going to make an event. Tomorrow is Saturday. My live sale Sunday. I'm going to make the event Saturday afternoon. So that means that if I don't mention the live sale, they might buy tonight, or they might buy Saturday morning. Because once they know there's going to be a $10 live sale, they sure as hell ain't going to go to my website and buy something. Promise you that. So when you do live sales, don't give them a week's notice, because nobody's going to buy. Give them like enough notice to know it's a thing that's going to happen, but not enough notice to not buy stuff. I could even do, it's Friday night. I could probably do it tonight and it would be fine. But just a little tip about how to announce your stuff. I always like to create events because first off, it's going to invite them, and second off, they're going to get notifications. So very important to do that. Anyway, I think that's all I got tonight. Y'all asked a few questions. I really want to use my giant stack of cards, but we'll see how that goes. So I hope they choose the card game, which they probably won't. But anyway, y'all have any questions? Let me know. If you need to be tagged in any of the groups, let me know. I sometimes forget things. Some of my downline might forget things. I'm here for you. So later. Thanks for you guys checking it out. I hope this was helpful. See you later.